Good evening guys and welcome to our brand new series GSI Reacts. My name's John Cook and today we're looking at Nuke's top 5 scary ghost videos. Let's get into it.
Watcher. Popular former BuzzFeed Unsolved hosts Shane and Ryan are back with an all-new paranormal investigation series called Ghost Files over on their very own YouTube channel, Watcher. Now, for those of you who don't know the series, Shane is a die-hard skeptic who does not believe in ghosts at all. But Ryan, on the other hand, does believe in the supernatural and often finds himself scared senseless on these paranormal investigations.
Apparently.
So that's a potential issue. You've got one that's completely skeptical and one that's completely believing. So issue straight away. Ideally you want to be somewhere in the middle if possible. I don't think this is going to end well, but let's see.
This is where a recurring ghost is seen.
Oh, what are you? Hey, man, calm down.
You piece of shit, Shane.
My mic went out, and then I was looking for you.
He's crouching in here like some kind of cave creature.
And then all I did was I went. I was just
Oh yeah,
coming to say hello to you.
You're looking for me while grunting like a zombie.
So this time the two friends set out to investigate.
So the first thing they can say about that, obviously there was no ghost in that particular video or that particular part of it, but the skeptic likes playing jokes on his friend and his friend is scared of his own shadow. Interesting.
At the allegedly haunted Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. The massive hospital was built in 1910 to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis.
I want to go there.
Shockingly, it is estimated that around 63,000 people.
I'm going to need a pen and paper because I'm writing these locations down.
Sanatorium walls. So it's no wonder that Waverly Hills is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in America, and is a site where many visitors claim to have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Ryan and Shane make it to the second floor of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium when they capture something truly bizarre.
Let's see. Ooh, was that a fart? No, that was a noise.
That was a fart.
No, that came from down there.
Are you kidding me? That was not
No,
a fart?
that came from down there.
Because
I'm surprised you didn't react to that more.
I thought you farted.
No.
Maybe that's what the jack-o'-lantern face was.
Was that you farting?
It was.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Sorry, guys.
No comment needed.
Now, of course, some sounds have more to do with bad dietary choices than the
Right, so how is this in the top 5?
No worries.
It's literally a person farting.
About to get weird. In the past, many visitors and paranormal investigators have reported hearing creepy, unexplained humming in the morgue of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. When Shane and Ryan explore the area, this happens.
Can't be hard to get a hum. Ghost Guy, I mean, come on, just a hum, you don't even have to move your lips around, just give it a
If you could hum a tune, can you hum Yankee Doodle Dandy for us, please?
I mean, that's probably the one song they knew back then.
Okay, at this point in time I'm wondering what the hell I'm watching and why James has got me into watching these videos. But we'll move on.
Take it away. Are you hearing that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you hearing that? The hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
I mean, it could have well been a car outside somewhere, but it did sound like a sort of a low tone somewhere in the building. I certainly heard something there. I mean, do I think it's a ghost? No. Do you?
Yes.
Fully, yeah, I'd say if I were someone
I agree, it's
who was
not.
a ghost, I'd be a little unnerved right now. I'd probably get the little shaky knees.
My back is tingling. Could you, whoever was humming, could you hum again, please? Okay, well, I'm really glad we didn't hear anything on that one. Tell you what, Why don't we move to the spirit?
There was another.
What, really?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
I swear to God, in between you talking there.
I didn't hear it. Thank God, I didn't hear it.
Something seems to react to the investigator's request.
No, not for me. That looks totally like the acoustics. They're bouncing off the walls, so that sounds like that's somebody in the room humming, or a tape recording of some sort. That doesn't sound like it's anything paranormal at all to me, unfortunately. Again, with the skeptic, he's going to say no straight away, and with the other guy, he's going to say yes straight away. You need to examine all possibilities in this eventuality for me. And they're not, it's just, one's a ghost, one's it's not a ghost. So, yeah, not for me. It sounds like somebody in the room or something along them lines. But hey ho, carry on.
And hums, not once, but twice. Both Shane and Ryan are put a little on the edge from what they just experienced. And to this day,
But Ryan
they still
doesn't
have
bother
no
one bit.
explanation for the creepy sounds. Now, for the final part of their investigation, the guys decide that they will each explore the entire sanatorium, one at a time and all alone. When Shane does his walkthrough investigation of the hospital,
The hell is he wearing?
just kind of cracks jokes and trash talks the alleged spirits haunting the sanatorium.
Y'all want to play a fucking game? You little punk?
I actually have always long been curious if the reason why Shane never gets anything in his solo investigations is because he's an enormous D-bag.
I love kids. I love to play games. What I need you
Don't say
to
that too
do
loud on
is
YouTube,
roll
Dick.
your ball to me. Where's my Timmy? To me!
And yeah, he's just an enormous D-bag. It's just confirmed.
If you don't show yourself, I'm going to make you show yourself to me!
But something very strange also happens. When Shane finally makes his way back to Ryan and the rest of the team, he admits that at some point he believed he might not have been alone.
Oh yeah, was it really scary down there?
I did actually hear some stuff. For a minute there, I thought you were up there, like trying to prank me. So I didn't actually react to it in the moment, but it sounded like a person walking around upstairs. But I guess not.
Are you serious? Did that actually happen upstairs? Because if that didn't happen, that's your best lie you've ever come up with.
No, it actually happened. It sounded like there was a person upstairs.
It turns out Shane wasn't lying.
Do you want to play? Y'all want to play a fucking game?
Did you see it? Watch again slower.
Do you want to play?
That's not a person. Right, so that's anything blurry as the camera goes past it straight away. That could be anything. He's got an IR light pointing straight at him. So that could be any sort of graffiti, reflective material, anything would show up like that. And as it's blurry, because the camera's going past. As for the feet, I mean, we get it here in the UK. Abandoned buildings have, I don't know, drunks, tramps, hobos, whatever you want to call them, staying in them, doing drugs, whatever. So it's an abandoned asylum. They're going to be taking refuge. The guys are wearing jackets. I'm taking the weather's reasonably cold or cool where they are. So somebody could just be there to sleep. It's big. So they are going to get people like that in there. So the more we watch this particular video, the more it says no for me.
Sick.
A creepy translucent figure can be seen standing behind Shane in a doorway.
No, that's not a figure.
Now, Shane doesn't see the apparition, but he does admit that he heard some strange noises at the exact same moment. So could this be the spirit of a former patient of Waverly Hills Sanatorium?
That's the IR light
As
bouncing off
always, I leave it
some
up to
sort of
you
graffiti or
to
something.
decide. Not clowning around. TikTok user Jacob explains in his videos that he's recently inherited his grandmother's
clown
house
dog.
after she passed away. But Jacob says that he can't shake the strange feeling that something in the old house just doesn't want him there.
So for those of you who've never watched our videos before, the only thing that bothers me is clowns. Sorry, not clowns, but dolls, or dolls of clowns, sort of things like that. If you see a clown on the street, it's not a problem, he gets rugby tackled, but dolls, sort of that sort of thing. So, a clown doll, that's pretty much as far as I'd want to go before I tip out, but it's never happened yet. This one could be interesting.
And then things just get weirder, because Jacob finds a creepy old jester doll
Jesus
that
Christ.
belonged to his grandmother.
My grandmother.
Poltergeist, anybody?
She left it for me, and when I got here, I saw a bunch of cool stuff. And one of the best things is right behind here.
One of the best things.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I call him Jeffrey. Grandma left him for me, I guess. Real.
Why wouldn't you set fire to that? That's just grim.
Kinda cute though.
Jesus. This...
Jacob says that when he was a child,
I don't like this one, just watching
used
it.
to terrify him. But he says it doesn't really bother him anymore. But then, late one night, Jacob wakes up to hear knocking coming from his bedroom closet.
I just heard knocking from the...
Right. Anybody that wants to make a decent horror film, just look at that there. Perfect. Anybody that, I can't remember what Fear of Clowns is, but... Fuck no.
closet.
Yeah, so you're given just enough time for whoever's knocking on the door to move. Oh, don't tell me they can't hide down there. Bullshit. Clothes racks.
Did you see it? The jester doll's head has turned. Before, it was facing the bed, but now it is staring right at Jacob as he closes the closet door. Almost as if it's keeping an eye on him. Jacob says that he didn't even realize that the doll had moved at the time and only noticed it later when looking back at his footage.
Now, if that's real, I'd have been gone. I've never run out of a haunted house yet, ever. I've been scratched in a poltergeist house. I've been attacked, things attached to me. Never bothered me. That would bother me. If it's real. The problem is they've got too much room in that closet. He's not examined it properly to completely debunk it, for my liking. So, skeptically, you can say there's somebody or numerous people in there. You saw how many clothes are in there, so on that side of it, which also means he's in there looking around slowly. Somebody could come in and turn the clown. That's doable as well. Plus, he's got a door that she's staring at right now for that other person to tip out of. So as grim as that clown is, I mean, personally, if somebody presented me with that, it'd be disemboweled, put in a box, chained up, and chucked in the sea or something, or set fire to, or put in a crusher, or all of the above, because that's grim as shit. But poltergeist activity, too many no's for me. Let's keep going.
So could it be that Jacob's grandmother's home is haunted? Could
That's
there be
just-
an entity
that's wrong.
attached to the creepy
Whoever
jester?
made that one's beating up.
I'll leave that to you to decide.
Jesus.
A haunted hello. Christine Wright from the paranormal investigation team CVS Paranormal sets out all alone to explore the so-called, quote, Pirates Graveyard in Portland, England. The scenic cemetery was built way back in 1475 and has gotten its odd nickname from the many gravestones that feature carvings of skulls and crossbones.
That's got to be down
Christine
south.
finds
If
herself
it's
completely
England,
alone when
England,
suddenly
and
something
not
happens
America,
that
England.
she still can't explain to this day.
Completely out of the way, so nobody... Oh, hello. Oh. What? Hello? Sure, I saw somebody shouted hello then, or said hello.
Christina's all alone when she hears something behind her, and as she turns, she hears a woman nearby clearly say hello.
Completely out of the way, so nobody... Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh.
A bit shocked, she immediately answers back hello, but there's no one there. In fact, there's not even anyone else in the entire area that she's exploring. So could it be that the Pirates Graveyard in Portland, England is haunted by the ghosts of those who are laid to rest there?
Not England then.
Let me know.
So that one, interesting. Definitely sounds like an EVP of some sort, but again, from a skeptical point of view, which is what we always try and do, what's to her left? She turns around 180, but you can't see the other 180. She turns around to her right. There's a big tree on the right hand side. But then, what's onto the left of her? She doesn't spin that way. Personally, if you've heard a voice, I would give a full 360 to the camera if you're trying to show that there's nothing there. Unfortunately, leaving that 180, skeptics will say somebody behind the tree. Interesting though.
The devil down below. This next creepy video was recorded on an allegedly cursed river in Indonesia. Now, many locals claim that a strange creature lives in this river and surfaces only after dark to prey on its victims.
Fish.
So, in the dead of night, 4 friends set out to attempt to capture video evidence of this alleged mysterious creature. The guys drift along the river in their boat for hours until they see something in the water near an abandoned shipwreck. What happens next is downright terrifying. What looks like a pale hand with long webbed fingers quickly splashes out of the water and snatches at a plastic bottle floating on the surface. Then it just disappears back into the murky depths from which it came. The 4 friends believe they might have captured the infamous water creature that is said to live in the river. But what do you think this is? Let me know.
Tricky one. I mean, the only thing you can say really is if it's not one of their friends messing about, what is it? It definitely looks like it's some sort of human hand. Obviously, it's been manipulated to look different, but if it's not, I don't know of any sort of aquatic creature that's like that, that looks like that. The nearest thing is something from Alien, but obviously science fiction. But I don't know, without knowing more about who they are, what they do, and things like that, if they're just normal fishermen, just happens to show in the place that they're in, which bugs me out a little bit. They go to this place looking for hours because they don't know what stretch of the river it's on, and then this hand comes out and grabs a bottle.
Behind your back. Connor Lyles from Fresno, California is coming home late one evening when he suddenly hears something right behind him. His doorbell camera captures something downright chilling. A dark shadow-like figure can be seen walking from left to right behind Connor. Suddenly it appears again, but now a lot closer. Connor hears something behind him and quickly turns around, but sees no one there. When he checks his doorbell security camera, he sees the bizarre dark figure and realizes that perhaps something was following him. But what do you think is going on here? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Well, I mean, he seemed a little bit freaked out, didn't he? But if you turn around and see that behind you, I'm pretty sure you'd brown trousers yourself. Skeptically hoax. It's a good one. I like how they've done it. But yeah, again, there's too much that's able to be manipulated with that particular clip. I am quite skeptical, as you can tell, but you know, we've seen so many skeptical videos with what we do in the paranormal, so many things, because we get sent videos all the time. People saying, can you check this, can you check this, can you check this, and 99.9% of the time there's always a rational explanation for it. And we even get sent ones by people trying to dupe and fake, and you know, some of them are decent, some of them they've done well, but it's a lot like that, unfortunately. And he didn't seem scared enough for what he was hearing and seeing. Personally, for me, I mean, if I saw that, I know I'd be scared. A black figure like that's never good. It's always something sinister or something like that. So, yeah, for me, nice video, but it's, yeah, nice fakery, I think. But well done to them. So I think we'll call it a night at that one, guys. That's the first 5 that we've got through in the first video. We'll see you next time for the next lot.